What's up, guys? Back with me is here. We're at Smallville, Season 4, Episode 2, Gone. Okay, so last episode was really interesting. We met Lois for the first time when Erica Durant, who plays Lois, did a very good job. Then we met a brainwashed Clark, aka Kal-El, who couldn't remember anything, couldn't remember who he was, couldn't even remember his parents. He thought that Jor-El was saving him from his destiny. But Martha stops that by bringing Clark back. 3, something happened with Lana. She's in Paris. She's got a boyfriend named Jason. Jason, I think his name is. Jason, yeah. And if you guys do not know the actor, Jason plays Dean Winchester on Supernatural. Played after this season, he played Dean Winchester on Supernatural. I do not watch Supernatural. It's too scary for me. If you guys want me to watch it, I will. But for now, it's too scary for me to watch. But I like his character. For now, he seems like he wants to. For now, he seems like he likes Lana. But something happened with Lana. She uncovered this this thing from Countess Isabel that just glowed her up and made her get a tattoo. I don't know what that means. Lana can have powers now. Don't spoil me. And yeah, so after saving Clark, after saving Clark, Clark went to see Lois, and he was like, and they formally introduced each other, and he told that Chloe wasn't dead. So we pick up this episode with Lois obviously not believing Clark, because she's like, sometimes you're someone else, and sometimes you're very overconfident, and yeah. And they go to Chloe's safe house, which is blown up to smithereens, but they have to run. But they kick some military butt because the military comes after them, and there's this military general guy. So awkward scene later. Clark is in the shower because Clark offered Lois a place to stay. She gets into the shower with it. Not actually. She just needs to use the bathroom, and Clark's in there. Awkward scene, and Martha ends up seeing them, and they eventually tell them what happened, and she's like, nice going, Clark, and leave. So Lana's back. Yeah, Lana is back in Smallville, and the first person she meets up with is not Clark, but Lex. And then later, Lois is digging up Chloe's grave to see Clark's life, to see if Clark's right. A guy with a power to turn his hand to liquid. I called him the Liquid Terminator because he had the power to turn himself into liquid, but he's looking for Chloe for some reason, but Lana saves Lois, and Lois and Lana meet for the first time, and yeah. So Clark goes to Lex, and he's like, hey Clark, Lex is dead, Chloe's dead. Yeah, Lex and Clark are still not on speaking terms because, of last season and the whole him discovering Lex is spying on him thing. So he's like, oh, did you come here to become friends again? But then we realize, he's like, oh yeah, you didn't come to be friends, you only came to me Anyway, I want Clark and Lex to be a bromance again. I don't like this tension. Yeah. Anyway, when Clark and Lois discover like a thing, they go to a place and there's Lex, and Lex is like, "Hey Clark, Chloe actually survived the big explosion because the house was ready to explode, and then and they went under tunnel. So Chloe's alive, and yeah, and she's like trapped, and she's like tied up, and and then Liquid Terminator has her. I'm calling him the Liquid Terminator, not calling him Trent, his actual name. Because Lana sent him to kill Chloe, but he gets defeated, and Chloe and Lois get reunited, and yeah. So yeah. So yeah, and Jason T comes back. Jason, I'm not gonna call him Jason T. His name is Jason T. But Jason, he comes to Smallville, and he's like, "Hey Lorna, I read your note saying that you had to leave Paris and you couldn't explain, but now you have time to explain." And he's like, "Lorna, I didn't come back. And she's like, "I can't go back to Paris, Jason." And she's like, yeah. And Jason's like, "Lorna, I didn't come back. I didn't come back. I didn't come here to take you back to Paris. I came here to be with you." And yeah, they kiss, and basically, yeah. We also learned that Geraldine crashed in on Clark and Lois, and yeah, he's actually Lois's father, Gerald Lane. Lane. Sorry, it's so hard now because there's Lois Lane, there's Lana Lang, so it's so hard to keep those names together in my mind. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, this episode was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad they saved Chloe. Actually, I knew that Chloe wasn't dead. The opening was a dead giveaway. Because one, they had her in the opening, and just like with Whitney, if Whitney died, they didn't have him in the opening. They wouldn't have had Chloe in the opening if she wasn't dead. Smallville, if you kept Chloe out of the opening for like 2 episodes and then brought her into episode 3, you could have kept the illusion that she was dead, but you didn't. So, okay, so yeah. They could have kept the illusion, but they didn't. I really like Lois. Like, every season I get a new favorite character. Like, first it was Clark, then it was Lana, then it was Chloe, and now Lois. I always get a new favorite character each season. And it may not change, but Lois for now is my favorite character, and she probably will always be. I just like her. I just like Lois. So, yeah. So, comment, subscribe, and also, if you want me to release a music video, release music video online, tell me and I'll do it. So, yeah, if you want me to sing my own cover of the Smallville theme song on here, or on to the internet, I will. So, comment, or on iTunes, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next Smallville.